Ja, maar we kijken straks misschien.
Ah, daar.
Ja,
Ja.
zie het, ja.
Dat is alles. En
Ja.
dat is gewoon ook
Ja.
gewoon.
Hi guys, flea market time. So last Sunday, Thomas and I we went to. This was not a flea market. This was really like a garage sale, which is something we don't have a lot in Belgium. It's an American tradition where people open their garage. But well, last Sunday in Aartselaar there was a veritable, a true garage sale. So it was not like where in a flea market you'll have house after house after house putting stuff in front of their yard. Now it was just a few select houses, so we had to go into a few streets, just one house there, another house there, do a bit of walking, and then we found some sweet deals.
Sweet stuff.
So what did you find, Thomas?
This is also an historical flea market, garage sale, because I spent less than Julie.
Oh yes!
Which doesn't happen a lot.
I also bought that.
The first thing
You also bought that.
I bought a TV stand, but it was €1. Nobody cares. Just leave it there. It's to hang your TV on the wall like an old school fat TV. I already threw away the box because it smelled of basement. First record I picked up. Well, Julian actually saw this first.
Yes.
He left it to me. It was €2.
I was kind enough to pass it on to Thomas.
And it was the New Beats, the greatest star of the
This
New
is
Beats.
the sound of sea.
This is a new style of music. From the late 80s.
Yeah.
But this album, this is their first album, is actually from 92, so it's
What did they
kind
do?
of strange in between.
And then there's still something from me.
Yeah, we put it there for protection.
Yeah, I bought the Black or White, which was for the longest time was my favorite Michael Jackson song.
And what is it now?
Given to Me, from the same album. It's still the best. Dangerous is still the best Michael Jackson album. It includes 14 tracks, of which at least 11 are pure dynamite.
Okay.
What other album can say that 11 tracks are dynamite?
Well, that's just your opinion, man.
No. Big Lebowski. It's like you. No. Dangerous. Well, okay. According to me, Dangerous, best Michael Jackson album. I know some of you will say Thriller or Bad, but Dangerous takes the cake.
This was a good sign. I also really loved the video clip.
Remember the ending, the controversial ending?
With the Indians, or
No, that was not
the
controversial.
changing faces.
That was not controversial either.
Okay, tell me what's controversial about it.
So after the changing faces, he starts to do a sort of an animalistic, a very raw dance, in which he also touches his crotch.
He always does it, no?
Yeah, but like he simulates masturbation. Keep in mind, this was 2 years before his, let's say...
Is that when it really like turns?
Yeah, and he starts like screaming like an animal. And then this was...
I don't remember it as being that.
Well, because they cut the controversial part, so on MTV you just saw the ending with the morphing faces, which includes Tyra Banks, by the way, very young Tyra Banks. But on the DVD and on the video there's the full version, the 14-minute version. 14, not 40, 14-minute version.
Like our episodes.
Yes, and but the sad thing is that, as always, Michael Jackson was misunderstood. He said he just wanted to show like the raw animalistic nature of the panther, so a dance from the panther. He also morphs into a panther at the end of the movie. But of course, this being Michael Jackson, this was a huge release. This was the first single from his then, after a 4-year wait, people got a new album. So first release, first single. People millions of people were like, they had a slot on MTV, and they said that day, that hour, we're going to show the new Michael Jackson video. So millions of people tuned in around the world, little kids, and then of course parents were upset that they saw this sort of a weird masturbating dance. Well, yeah.
Get with the times, people.
No, I understand. I mean, Michael Jackson, he could have been smarter about it and just maybe include a post and a pre-Watershed version, but well... He was never the smartest man, I think, when it came to controversy. I still like him.
certainly not.
I still like him. Great song. Great
Yeah,
song.
it's a good song.
I remember as a 7-year-old, I was just blown away by the moves he did in the video.
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to imitate him, and that's why it's so nostalgic to me. I did the dance at a sort of a free podium when I was 7-year-old in sort of the Bosklasse, which is a Belgian tradition called, how would you say it, like
just a school trip
a school trip in
for
the,
a couple of days in the
woods.
woods.
Yeah, so
Not really the woods, like.
and then the last evening you could do a short play or a dance, and I did a dance, and
Yeah.
all the ladies at my feet and subsequently left my feet again. No, great,
When
great,
it became 8 years old.
great song. Ow!
Okay, so next garage
Next garage. We barred.
we stumbled on. This guy had a lot of DVDs.
Oh yes, I also.
And I picked up Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
You're a big fan?
No, not really liking this movie. Fell asleep, and it's also with that, they're real actors, but all the rest of the sceneries like 3D animation,
Oh,
but
really?
from 2008. So don't go there, man. It's okay. It's not that bad. But it's also a musical, and I'm really not into musicals.
Even though, yeah, Johnny Depp was nominated for an Oscar.
I don't care, man. Second movie I picked up, Cloverfield. It says on the box 10 out of 10, so I had to pick it up. Haven't seen this one yet. Apparently it's
I haven't seen it, but it's rumored to be a good movie.
And then also in between the DVDs, Wall-E, the video game,
Wall-E.
for €1. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave a game behind. And it's really, really minty. Wall-E.
You've seen the movie?
No, not yet.
It's a great movie.
I love Pixar movies, so I'm bound to see it one day. But okay, you also found the DVD?
Yes, same guy, The Matrix. So not the biggest fan, but I remember seeing it in the cinema, in the theater. But I like this DVD because this was one of the first blockbuster DVDs. This was really like when the format started to take steam. People preferred this one instead of the video. Why? It was loaded with special features that were, well, mind-blowing at the time. I remember there was sort of the follow the white rabbit, so a rabbit appeared and you could press it and you got to behind the scenes. This is really like the first pressing. That's what I like about it, because it still has the carton, the snap case. Only Warner Bros. Did this, the snap case. Look at this, guys, if you're born after the fact. And it snaps open. And this one even has, this was not normal, this even has a second layer. But the good thing about it is this is extra thick, so the snap case really shuts. With the other snap cases, the sad thing was that after a few times of opening it and closing it, it became loose, so you had a sort of a weird bubbly spine. So that's why I think Warner eventually discontinued it and just started using normal cases. But back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I remember the Goonies as well. My Goonies has a snap case as well. I like it. It's I know it's controversial.
And apparently this version is also the
correct colored one. Yeah, the Laserdisc as well, but all the other ones are like a weird green.
Why do they do this?
I don't know.
They don't have to do this.
Weird thing is that the title is misspelled on the disc. It's clearly The Matrix, and on the disc it just says Matrix. That's weird.
Yeah, truly.
Probably some Photoshop student
Yeah.
botched it.
Temporary guy.
Just €1, nice.
So, and then one of the last pickups, well, the last actually.
I love the photo. You made a joke about it. It's like, guys, we weren't prepared for the photo shoot. We still have to clean our disc.
This is a youth sentiment, I would say.
This is
I was 16, 17 when this came out.
A modern hip. No. It came out in '99.
Yeah,
Even if it's called 2001, in '99.
14?
No, in '99 you were 16.
Oh well, I said 16.
Sorry, I thought you said 17.
No, I said 16.
I'm
I
sorry.
said 15, 16.
It's
I never bought this
a
album.
modern classic.
Yeah.
It's hip hop at its finest. Well, it's not classic. It's not vintage hip hop, but from the newer hip hop, it's really a classic.
I never bought this album. I
No,
just
me
copied from a friend on tape, so I never had the complete disc So the
I still
last
hope, yeah.
5 songs, I
Mhm.
never knew.
I still hope to find the original vinyl one day. Nice story, by the way. My very first new vinyl, so let's
Yeah.
say, of course, I got some vinyl from my parents, but back in 2000, I can't believe it's been 17 years, in 2000, I don't remember how or why or where, but I seem to hear the story about vinyls being available
Yeah.
again for DJs. Well, they never really went away, but
Yeah.
back in 2000, this was really very in low quantities, in low pressings. And I really can't remember, but somewhere I heard or I read, not on the internet because I wasn't a big user back then, that DJs love to use vinyl, maxi singles. Back then I always bought maxi CD singles,
Yeah.
and I saw the cool clip of Still Dre on MTV,
Yeah.
and I went to my local music store in Edegem, and I said, "Is it possible to order Still Dre on vinyl?" I was a 15-year-old lad. And he said, like, "Yeah, it's €7.5." I said, "Okay, order it." It
Not,
was
not euro, yeah? Yeah, maybe.
I just translated.
Okay.
300 francs,
Belgian.
Belgian francs, and it arrived a few weeks later. It was very cool, just in a black sleeve with a clear, a see-through vinyl, and that was the start of my vinyl collection. So
Nice. Still Dre.
Still Dre was the very, very first vinyl I bought.
Have you seen the movie on Netflix?
The Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah.
No, I want to see it. It's apparently very
It's
good.
nice, yeah. Dre is like, he's involved in the production, so he comes out as
Ice
a
Cube
good
as
guy.
well, right? Ice Cube was also involved.
Yeah,
in it.
and
He
he
even
also
cast his own son.
Yeah, but
It's like the most doppelganger
Yeah,
ever.
it's true.
I mean, how hard can you resemble your father?
Father,
It's
yeah.
like two
It's
drops
true.
of rain. What? What's his name? O'Shea Jackson Jr. or something like that. Ice Cube's called O'Shea Jackson. It's like the
O'Shea
coolest name
Jackson.
ever. O'Shea.
so you still
That
have
concludes
three-
our.
You have nothing left?
No, I think that concludes our thrift store,
Yeah,
our
okay.
flea market pickups. So we'll
That's
call it
true.
quits, and we'll have one final.
That's not true. These are from the flea market as well.
I'm lying.
The hell? He's lying. He's always lying.
So I also found a great 7-inch. Jammin', and I hope you like jammin' too. Bob Marley. A euro is actually expensive nowadays for a single, but yeah, I guess they knew it was a good song.
Yeah. I think this is one from,
It's an original pressing, I think.
yeah, but from the jukeboxes.
Yeah,
Because it has a cutout here.
yeah. Great song. Remember the classic Simpsons episode where the police force they're busting a blind marijuana user, and then instead of arresting him,
Yeah.
they call some more cops. They bring booze, they bring drinks, and then Jammin' starts to play. What? And then you just see all these cops going into the house, and then you hear Wiggum, Jammin', and then Luce is like, Chief, shut up, I love this song. Jammin'. It's
That's true. I remember.
great stuff. That was back when The Simpsons was on fire.
Yeah, but it's still really good.
Okay, guys.
No,
See you.
so the lid.
Sorry. And then just 2 tiny bags of Lego, not Legos.
Legos.
Yeah, I love Lego. I love the fact that it's still sealed, and it's 21 years old, from '96. Cool. Yeah.
That's it.
See you for the 5th and final episode of this week with my
100.
miscellaneous pickups.